Hello everyone, this is Mr. Ossan Wasapi, and this is continuation of partial fractions. Alright, let's get to it. Now, in the previous video, we did look at how to decompose a linear case. Now, in this case, we're going to look at how to, decompose what we call linear factors. Linear factors. This method is very simple and straightforward, and it's quite the easiest, I'd say. So let's try and look at repeated linear factors. Alright, this is the key. The hint is this. If you have something over, say, something to the power, let me say 4. When you decompose this, it will be a over something to the power 1. Just keep on increasing. Then b over something to the power 2 plus c over, yes, something to the power 3 plus d over what? Yes, something to the power 4. Wonderful. Alright, let me give it a try. Try if you have something over something to the power 2. Yes, you can pause the video and try. Alright, so you have a over something to the power 1 plus b over what? Yes, something to the power 2. And these are decompositions. Alright, let's now jump to an example and see what we can do. Alright, so say we have an example as 7x minus 11 over x minus 2 squared. What are we going to do? So remember, 7x minus 11 over x minus 2 squared can be decomposed in, yes, a over x minus 2 plus b over x minus what? 2 squared. So this is 1. Then the same technique that we did is what we'll do here. Multiply everything by this. So we have 7x minus 11 over x minus 2 squared is equal to a over x minus 2 plus b over x minus 2 squared. Dot of this multiplied by x minus 2 squared. So you have 7x minus 11 times x minus 2 squared over x minus 2 squared is equal to a times x minus 2 squared over x minus 2 plus b over x minus 2 squared times x minus 2 squared. Alright, once you have this will cancel out with that, and you have 7x minus 11 is equal to, this cancels 1 out of that, and you have a times x minus 2 plus b. This cancels with that, so you just have b. Alright, so after that, all you have to do now is to get the factor that you have, so x minus 2, and equate it to 0, and so for x. So x is equal to what? Yes, 2. So you plug 2 in the expression. You have 7 times 2 minus 11 is equal to a times 2 minus 2 plus b. We know this is going to give us a 0. So 7 times 2, that is 14 minus 11 is equal to b. So b is equal to what? Yes, wonderful, 3. Alright, upon doing that, let's try and solve for a. 7x minus 11 is equal to a times x minus what? 2. So remember, in every case where you have x and x, if you only have one factor, like in this case, that is only giving you one value without a factor, which is b in this case. To find the other values, which is in this case a, could also have another type where the power is to 3. All you have to do is to expand. So you have 7x minus 11 is equal to ax minus 2. Say 2a. Now, all you have to do is to equate the terms. The one with the power 1 will go with the one with the power 1. The one with the power 2 will always go with the one with the power 2. And that is the key. So you have 7x is equal to ax. So this goes with that. In a case, suppose we had a case where I had to expand and we had 7x minus 11 plus x squared is equal to an expansion of ax squared then plus 7x. Would have equated this to that and this to that separately. Would have had 7x is equal to, let's say, 7xp, means 7xp. Then would have had x squared being equal to ax squared. Just food for thought. Be mindful that such can happen. So to solve for ax is equal to 7x. Divide both sides by x, side by x, and the value of a is simply just going to be 7. Now remember decomposition. The decomposition was a over x minus 2 plus b over x minus 2 squared. So the value of a has been found to be 7 over x minus 2 plus the value of b is 3, and it's going to be over x minus 2 squared. So it's that simple and straightforward. You don't even have to beat around the bush for it. Yeah, very simple and straightforward. Maybe I have to let me give you a trial to see if you understand. It's going to be a bit difficult, but simple. Alright, so trial. Suppose you have this. You have 3x squared minus 24x plus 53 over x cubed minus 6x squared plus 9x. Alright, you can pause the video and try to attempt this question on your own and see how best you can answer it. Alright, that's wonderful. Alright, let's do it together. So remember, when it comes to partial fractions, the key is the denominator. So let's try and fix out the denominator. So you have x cubed minus 6x squared plus 9 what? X. Factorize the denominator. So I can pull out the x and have x, then x squared minus 6x plus what? 9, like that. Can end up having that. Once I have that, I can also factorize this because I'm only having one factor of x with these guys. So I can say this is my delta 1, my delta 2. I can get x squared minus 6x plus 9 and do a sum and product. And my sum is negative 6, my product is 9. Isn't it? So what are these numbers? We're having 3 and 3. So we're going to have x minus 3 and x minus 3. The same as x minus 3 squared. This implies at the bottom we'll have x and then we'll have x minus 3 squared. So a very nice question. Alright, so now how are we going to answer this question? Alright, so look, we are having this now. We're having 3x squared minus 24x plus 53. So this is over x and x minus 3 to the power 2. To decompose this, start with this one first. This is a linear factor. So you have a over x plus, you go to this, it's a repeated linear factor. So it's going to be in ascending powers. So you're going to have b over x minus 3, then plus c over x minus 3 to the power 2. Then after that, all you have to do is to multiply everything by what? The denominator that you had. So if you multiply everything by x, then x minus 3 squared, you'd find that here you will maintain 3x squared. You maintain the 3x squared minus 24x plus 53, and will be equal to, if you simplify furthermore, you have a over x minus 3 squared plus b times x squared minus 3x plus c times x. Yeah, if you follow it out, if you expand this and simplify, you end up having this nature. If you try it out, you'd find this is something. Then what do? You find means of solving for a, b, and c. Could set by guess and check, but let's just first get the factors we have for this one and that one. So I have x minus 3. Let's equal it to 0. This gives us x being equal to what? 3. So if I put 3 in everything, 3 times 3 squared minus 24 times 3 plus 53 is equal to a. So I'll be having 3 minus 3 here, squared plus b, 3 squared minus 3 times 3 plus c times 3. Alright, so now, what are we going to do here now? So all we have to do is to expand, which is very simple and straightforward. So we're going to do the math now. So if we do the math here, what you have to understand is that 3 to the power 3 to the power 2, sorry, will give you 9. So 9 times 3 will give you 27. Yes. Then 24 times 3 will give you a 72 plus a 53. And this will be equal to, here you get a 0, here you also get a 0. Then you just end up having a 3c, this guy here. Now if you simplify this side here, you say 27 minus 72, then you add it to 53, you end up having an 8. And this will be equal to 3c. So in short, 3c is equal to 8. So we're interested in c and not 3c, so divide both sides by 3. And the value of c is equal to 8 over 3. Now that we have the value of c, we can now try and find the value of what? A and c. Okay? Yeah. Alright. Okay, so let's try and find the value of, okay, first let me write what we had. We had 3x squared minus 24x plus 53 is equal to a over x minus 3 squared plus b, then x squared minus 3x plus cx. Alright, so we use this. Let's try and use this now. So we're having x squared minus 3x is equal to 0. So x squared minus 3x is equal to what? 0. Alright, this is wonderful. Okay, so all we have to do here now is basic algebra. And now you're going to do that. You can solve for x. So x squared is equal to 3x. Divide both sides by x. You have x being equal to what? 3. So now what do we do now? We plug in 3 everywhere, isn't it? So if we put in 3 everywhere, what are we going to have? Okay, so if we put in 3 everywhere, we end up having c, right? So this will not work. Let's try and solve it in this manner. Factor it out. X over x minus 3 is equal to 0. Perfect. So not gonna work, but this one is gonna work. So you have x being equal to 0 and x minus 3 being equal to 0. So x is going to 3 and x is equal to 0. So now what if I use 0? So if I put 0 everywhere, what are we going to have? Let us try and see what is going to happen. This is going to equal to a times 0 minus 3 squared plus b times 0 squared minus 3 times 0 plus c times 0. Alright, so this part will give us a 0, but here we have 53 being equal to a times negative 3 squared. We get a 0 this side. So you get 53 is equal to a times negative 3 squared, give you 9. So you have 8 times 9 is equal to 53. So 9a is equal to what? 53. Pass both sides by 9. A is equal to 53 over what? 9. I've solved for a. Wonderful. Now let's try and solve for b. Alright, so now solve for b. Since we know the values of a, we know that a is equal to 53 over what? 9. And we also know that c is equal to what? 8 over 3. So let us solve for what? B. How are you going to solve for b? Since we know these values, let's assume x to be anything. So let's assume x to be equal to 1. Let's pick 1 from the expression 3x squared minus 24x plus 53 being equal to 8 times x minus 3 squared plus b x squared minus 3x plus c x. Since we know these values, let's try and substitute. So x is 1. So you have 3. 3 times 1 squared, because 1 is a bit easier to use in this case, plus 53 is equal to value of a was 53 over 9 times 1 minus 3 squared plus the value of b, we don't know. Then that's going to be a 1 squared minus 3 times 1 plus the value of c, which is 8 over 3 times 1. Yes, so if we try and 4 it out, this will give us a 3 minus 24 plus 53 is equal to 53 over 9. Then 1 minus 3 is negative 2 squared, that's a 4, plus b, that's going to give you 1 minus 3, that's negative 2, plus 8 over 3. So you end up having this case. So if you use your math skills and say 3 minus 24, you end up having a negative 21. If you add it to 53, you end up having a 32. So it'll be 32 being equal to, if you say 53 times 4, you end up having a 212 over 9. Then this times that, you get to have negative 2b plus 8 over 3. Alright, so all you have to do now is simply just to make b the subject in this case. Yeah, but you can make it understandable by multiplying everything by 9, so that you can just have one thing. So you can say 32 times 9, you get 288 is equal to, if I say 9 times this part here, then 9 cancels out with that 9 there, isn't it? Yes, so you end up having a 212 minus 9 times 2 will give you 18b, plus you have 9 times this, so you have 8 times 9 over 3. So you find that 3 there will give you what? 3, and just 8 times 3. So to avoid that, we're just saying 8 times what? 3, and 8 times 3 will give you what? So 8 times 3 will give you 24. And then you can solve from here now. So b's can go the other side, and you have 18b being equal to 212 plus 24 minus 1288. Alright, so now 212 plus 24 will give you 236 minus 1288. You end up having a value of 18b being equal to negative 1052. Divide both sides by 18, even this side by 18. And what are we going to get? Okay, but then my calculation is right. Let's see if I've done my math right. Okay, they give you 18. Oh, okay, I see the error is quite here. Alright, so the mistake is literally here. Upon multiplying by what's this, by a 9, this part here was mistakenly written, because if you say 8 times, let me just take it the way it is. Let's just take it the way it is and see how it goes to avoid making errors. Let's say, let's just take it as it is. and just take it as it is to avoid wasting my time. All right, so it's a wonder, isn't it? Yeah, wonderful. So you are having this, so this can go the other side, and I can have 2b is equal to 212 over 9 plus 32 plus 8 over 3. Then I can just divide by 2 to avoid wasting my time. Then b can be equal to, you can do the math from here if you want. You can do the math from there, and the value will still come out. So let us do the math together. So we can just say data on one part here, and just try and solve 212 divided by 9, and try and mimic it with 8 divided by 3. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that would make more sense if we do that. So let's try. Let's do 212 over 9 plus 32 over 1 plus 8. So 32 is going to be minus 8 over 3. Common denominator will be 9. 9 into 9 is 1 times that to be 212. 9 into 1 into 9, that's 9, times 32 will give you negative 288, plus 3 into 9, that's a 3, times 8 will give you a 24. Okay, wonderful. So 212 subtracted by 288 added to 24, you get a negative 50. 2 out of 9. Yeah, it's wonderful. Yeah, so that is going to be the case. So if you follow it out, if you clean it up, you'd find that other people would prefer just taking it like this. So this is our top, so I'd say negative 52 over 9 divided by 2 over 1. So b is equal to negative 52 over 9 times 1 over 2. Alright, so you can actually simplify this furthermore. You could say, okay, what is 2 there? 1, 2 there will give you something like a 26. So I have negative 26 over 9. That's the value of what? B. Quite simple and straightforward, isn't it? Wonderful. So we have the value of A, which is equal to 53 over 9. We have the value of B, which is equal to what we've just found, negative 26 over 9. And the value of C, which is equal to 8 over 3. Our decomposition was A over X plus B over X minus 3 plus C over X minus 3 to the power 2. Like I said, you can also write it as this: 1 over X plus B over 1 over X minus 3 plus C over 1 over X minus 3 squared. So it's going to be A is 53 over 9 times 1 over X plus B is negative 26 over 9 times 1 over X minus 3 plus C is 8 over 3 times 1 over X minus 3 minus 3. Sorry, square is not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be here. Squared, like that. So you have 53 over 9x minus 26 over 9 times x minus 3. Then you have plus 8 over 3 times x minus 3 squared. And that's your decomposition. Took us long enough. But anyway, it is what it is. We found the final answer. Wonderful. Alright, so don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any queries or if you want to ask any questions, try to contact me on WhatsApp. to the number that I've put in my description below. All right, thank you.